What's up, everybody? Today I have another review for you, another Fifine microphone review. This one is for their UHF Wireless. Man, I'm super excited to see how this sounds. It comes in at under $100, so we gotta check it out. Hey everybody, I've got another Fifine microphone review for you. This one's going to be awesome. This one is a UHF Wireless. So we're going to see how this sounds, see if it's, let's see what kind of quality we're going to get. Now, I've done a review on Fifine's wireless mics before. If you haven't seen it, go back, have a look at that one. For the price, you really can't knock these mics, man. They are awesome for the price. Now this one today pops in at under $100, which is like amazing for a UHF wireless. So I recently released a Fifine microphone review, and if you didn't get a chance to check that one out, you might want to go back on the channel and have a look at that. Alright, so let's get on to this review. Alright, so let's see what we got in here. So you guys can see we got the manual. There's our interface for the our jacks and our EQs for the microphones, our UHF adapter, some more info, a windscreen, oh wow, this is pretty nice, man. This is very similar, but this seems different than the other one they sent. That's your wireless pack. Got some cables, windscreen, adapter cable, mic jack. Alright, let's see how this is gonna sound. Okay, let's see. Look at an extension cord issue, so we're gonna have to put this right in the middle of this. I guess I'm gonna need to try another channel. Volume coming through the mic right now. You should be able to hear it. And I can unplug this. Well, I can't do that. Alright, so I hear a little bit of noise, and I'm going to check my amp to make sure my EQ is right on my amp. But I'm going to also see if I can get some more noise reduction with the shield here. So this is the microphone with the windscreen on it, and I think that does help a lot. And the EQ issue was on my end, so there we go. And that's still got a little bit of. There we go. So you can see it sounds okay, so with this on, I got the windscreen on, and it sounds really good. This is a good PA mic. Good for churches, I would think, and auctioneers. A good karaoke DJ mic, a gig mic for a small venue, a small place. The reason I say these places and not for the studio is because I think there could be a more dynamic range in the microphone, from what I'm hearing through the amp. But man, for the price, this sounds good. Let's try the lavalier and see how it sounds compared to this one in the amplifier. Let's try this, the wireless pack and the lavalier mic. Seems to be picking up okay. It doesn't seem to. Hello. Let's see about a different channel. Maybe a different channel. Hello. Hello. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay guys, so what we're gonna do now is go outside and try the lav mic and see how it sounds and how well we can hear it. You probably hear me next to the microphone. But when I go outside, we should be able to still hear me coming through the amp. And we're going to see if this can get, like around 50, 60, 70, 80 feet. We're going to see what this can do. Make sure there's no interference. Make sure we don't have a loss of audio or whatever. Now I'll stand right outside the door and say a few sentences to let you guys know. That way we can kind of check to see if that way we can get a base sample of what it should sound like. Okay guys, I'm going to take this downstairs and let's see how far away we can go. So I do hear myself in the microphone. Alright. Head down. Alright. Let's try this one more time. I'm gonna take you guys downstairs and we're gonna see. Yeah. Can you still hear me? Hello, Pearl. Okay. I'll be right back. That was my kitty cat, but I thought it'd be interesting to see how her audio sounded too. And let's see. Oh, we have another cat out here. Hey, Sally. Okay, you guys, I am standing outside, talking into the mic. I hope you can hear me. I just leaned down. We're gonna see how this sounds. Let me go up here and check it out. Sally cat. walk around a little bit. So I'm downstairs. This spot. I'm making a mess out of these. So what do you guys think about it? Let's talk about it. The price point, excellent price point, excellent quality for the price. Good. I think the handheld, both mics did excellent with the distance. I didn't have issues with them losing any audio. The handheld mic performed well with distance. It performed well with speaking into it. My only concerns about the handheld mic was that the dynamic range just didn't quite seem to be there. The low end was heavy. There wasn't really much top end. So if you're singing or if you're doing something that needs to cut through the mix, you might have some difficulty with that. You may have to make some EQ adjustments. But other than that, the handheld just needs some noise reduction and more dynamic range. But I think for the price point, that's an excellent mic. The lavalier mic did well. It sounded well when I was in the room. I think it would be excellent for an interview. I think it would be okay if you're going to be on stage but not really moving around a lot. The overall sound of the lavalier mic sounds okay. The lavalier mic would be a good interview mic. It sounded great in the room. Moving around really causes the volume to fluctuate a lot. Not because of the mic itself, but just because of your shirt moving and things like that. So I don't think it would be the best thing to walk and talk with. I think it would be good for like a sit-down interview that doesn't have a lot of movement. The lavalier had a tinny sound, like the soda can kind of sound that is very unattractive in a lower price mic, and I really wish that it didn't have. It's not as strong as it's not as pronounced as a lower price microphone, but the tinniness is still there. If this package only came with the lav mic, I would not buy it. With the other handheld mic, I feel like that's fair, but for top quality sound, this I wouldn't choose this for studio sound. This is, for occasional use. This is something for speaking occasionally. If you're an occasional public speaker, this may be good for you. But if you're doing any kind of recording or videos, I wouldn't recommend this. I think that you can, for a few dollars more, you can get something that sounds a good bit better. So I would pass on this one. That's just me. I think that if you need a wireless mic that's inexpensive, I think this will work. It just depends on how much sound quality you need. If you need people to hear you and be clear, this is fine for that. If you have something that you might want to, take to the studio, I wouldn't recommend this mic for that. This set costs $89.99, and with that you get your receiver and 2 microphones. That's a pretty fair price point. And I think that both microphones are better quality than the average cheap microphone you could pick up. They are not quite what I would consider studio quality though. They're somewhere, I would say it's slightly below a mid-price mic, but very much above a cheap mic. So, however that helps, I hope that helps. If you're not a professional, you don't plan on using these often, it's a good buy. If you're a professional, if you're using lots of different equipment, I would recommend spending a little. I hope you guys find this review helpful in making your decision. I'm gonna sign off. Always be true, always be you, always chase your dreams. Oh, it looks so smug, man. What's up with this hole?